Hello and welcome to the Patricia Show. Before I get started, let me tell you to make sure if you like what you're hearing, push the subscribe button. And if you know someone who's in need of increasing their finances and living a better life, please share this audio with them. Okay? So now this is part three, Infinite Mind. So I want to tell you a secret that I don't know that I've never heard them teach this in a church, but then I've never been to every church, so I don't know. But the ones that I've attended, I've never heard them teach this. When I've listened to other spiritual teachers, I've never really heard them. They might say a little bit about it, but they don't put how important it is or emphasis on it. So I'm going to tell you something. This is definitely a secret as to getting everything you want in life. If you want to get everything you want in life, get this that I'm fixing to tell you, and there's nothing that you can't have. Okay? There is an infinite mind inside of you. This infinite mind is eternal creative energy. I'm going to put it like that, okay? It's all around you and it's in you. Whatever you think, feel, put your attention on, it creates for you. It cannot analyze things. It only knows to create. It is energy, and that's all it knows is to create. So, for example, if you're the type of person where, let's say you give you're a really good-hearted person and you give a lot and you've prayed for money, but your actions is showing lack. And I'm going to explain that later. You're praying to God, oh God, help me financially, but your action, you keep putting out lack. So now this creative energy does not know how to rationalize. It can't say, well, I know that Barbara really is asking for money and she's not meaning to put out the vibration of lack. So I'm going to really give her money, wealth, because I know that's what she really wants. It's not able to do that. It only knows to create. Whatever you hold on to, your thought, feelings, belief, and attention, that is all it knows to do is to create. So let's say you talk to it and you say, creative energy, universal mind, infinite mind, God, whatever you whatever you want to call it. You say, please bless me financially. I really want to be wealthy. But then every day you're putting out the vibration of lack because you'll go to the store and you'll say, oh, I really like those shoes, but I don't have enough money. So I know me think about that. You go and driving in the neighborhood. These are some beautiful houses here. And God, I wish I could live here, but I just can't afford it. You go to the grocery store. Oh, I only have $30 to get grocery. I wanted to buy 2 weeks worth of grocery, but I don't have enough. So your whole day you're talking about lack, and you just said a prayer for God to give you a wealth. Which one do you think he's going to answer? That creative power is going to answer the frequency that you're giving off because it's pure energy. It's not going to go with what you're saying because what you're saying out your mouth, but what you're actually showing is you want lack. See, you're saying give me wealth, but your actions is producing give me lack. And so what does it do? It gives you more lack because that's what you're producing. That's what you're producing all day long is lack. So this is very important for you to understand. If you understand this, you can create anything. This again, this creative intelligence doesn't know how to rationalize. It only creates. The moment you put your thoughts on something, the moment you put your attention on something, the moment you give your attention to it, to anything, it begins to create. The moment you give your feeling to anything, it begins to create. So you talking and saying, God, please give me money, it's not going to listen to that. It's strictly going to listen to the frequency, the energy that you're giving out. And you're giving out all day lack. I don't have enough for the grocery. I don't have enough. I wish I could live in this neighborhood, but I don't have enough. Constantly. You understand? I hope you understand what I'm saying. So that's what you're giving off out of your, because you're pure energy, and we're going to get to that. So that's what you're giving off is give me more lack. And again, that's that saying, the rich get richer and the poor get poor, because the rich is their mind is always on abundance, wealth, more abundance. And so that's what they create, more wealth, more abundance. People with poor consciousness, people with poor mindset, what are they creating all day? Lack, more lack, more lack. I don't have enough for this. I don't have enough for this. I can't pay this bill, can't pay that bill. Constantly lack. But then for 5 minutes a day, you'll sit down and say, God, please bless me financially. That's just not how this mighty universe created us. It's just not. The vibration, what you put your attention, thoughts, and feelings on is what is going to manifest in your life, not your words. Now, so you might say, wait a minute, you contradicting yourself, because earlier you said the word is powerful. Yes, but let me explain that clearly. Your word is a power, but let me give you an example. If you declare, I'm going to get a brand new car, and that type of feeling like that, you're not going to get it, girl. You're not going to get it. If you say with feeling, I'm going to get a new car, I demand that new car to manifest, like that, you're going to get it, because your words are powerful. Okay, so that overrides everything else that you're putting off your vibration. I don't know if I put this on the other tape, because when you make the tape separate, I kind of forget what I put on there, but I want to tell you this. My daughter had said one day they were going to repossess her car, and she was just determined that they weren't going to do it. So she just sat down and screamed, but she had so much feeling that nobody's going to repossess my car. 1 hour before they were on their way out, actually, to repossess her car. Somebody gave her the money, and they didn't repossess her car. The thing is that she used her number 2 attribute, which is feeling. And I'm going to tell you that later. She used her number 2 attributes. You have 2 powerful attributes. She used number 2, which was her feeling, to speak the word and put feeling behind it that this was not going to be done. And it overrided everything, and it wasn't done. Okay? But if you're sitting around all day and you're giving off the frequency of lack, and then you're not speaking the world like a powerful person in your life, it doesn't matter what you say, because the thoughts is going to supersede it. So I also said in the other audio that when I use the term thought, I mean, word too. It's kind of core, word, like your word is powerful. But I mean, I'm also saying that your thoughts are powerful, okay? But the word is powerful if you use it correctly. But if you go every day, if you go all day and just like saying your prayer, God, please give me a brand new car. And then the rest of the day, you're thinking about what you can't afford, I guarantee you're not going to get the brand new car. If you speak it with authority several times a day, I demand that I shall receive a 1992, I'm thinking of a year, 1992 Mercedes-Benz, with power, and say it, and you say that several times a day, yeah, I can guarantee you're going to get it, okay? Because you're using the power of the word. You're using your two attributes, which is your attention on what you want, that's your attention, and your feeling. So you're using two. So you're gonna get it. But I want to speak to you because most of you about the fact that most of you are just all day long just thinking or letting the ideal of lack be in your mind all day, and then you pray for an hour and think this is, you're gonna get it. You're just not. And that's probably why some of you get so disgusted, and say, well, God never answers my prayer. Because some people I have heard say that, well, I just don't understand why God never answers my prayer. Because he is answering your prayer. What you're keeping on in your space, as far as the frequency, he's giving you that. You thinking lack, that's what he's giving you. You ask for wealth, but because this is what I want to get across again. The creative intelligence does not know how to reason. It is around you 24 hours a day. It's in, through you, all around you. Whatever you focus on, put your attention on, feelings on, thoughts on, it starts to create. It deals in repetition, and it starts to create. So again, it's not going to rationalize and say, oh, I know Patricia trying to change her mind and she really want wealth, but she's letting off the feeling of lack, but I know she really want wealth. It can't do that. It's doing exactly what you get telling it to do. You understand that? It's doing exactly, I want to say that again, what you're telling it to do. You're telling it what to do by the vibration frequency that you're giving off, which is lack. I want lack. I want more lack. And give me more and more lack. And that's what's going to give you. But a rich person is always going to be thinking about wealth, wealth, wealth. And they're saying, give me wealth, give me more and more wealth. And they don't have to say anything. They could just be going over their financial records all day, thinking about how they're going to increase their income. What can they do? Just thinking about increase of money. Just the thoughts of thinking about increase of money, I guarantee you is going to increase their money. A friend of mine said to me, you mean to tell me that if I think all day that I'm going to be a millionaire, I'll be a millionaire? I said, yes. She really thinks like, that is hard to believe. I mean, thinking it's going to happen. Yeah, it really is that easy. So I told her, listen, you don't have anything to lose. You should take the course that I'm giving and see, don't you become a millionaire? Because, yes, it is that simple. God doesn't make things hard for us. We make things hard for ourselves. That is the truth. So it's not hard for you to manifest. That's why I keep telling you it's not hard, it's not difficult for you to manifest wealth if you really understand the secrets. And this is one of them. This is one of them. The creative power is in you, through you, and all around you. It does not know how to rationalize. It only knows to create. It creates based upon your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs that you hold. Okay? So I better end this cassette because my cassette's been a little bit long and they don't fully download, and then I have to redo them again. So please remember to push subscribe, and then share this audio with someone who you feel needs money in their life or looking for a better life. Thank you for listening to the Patricia Show.